Okay, we're gonna practice this thing. Oh boy. Almost. First couple waves, you can just, do this too. Oh, idiot, didn't do it in time. Lost track. Yeah, this card is extremely frustrating. To be honest, I think that's basically the theme of Junko, right? Extremely frustrating dodges, right? That require, you to be a master of movement, a master of reading. Too fast. Yeah, basically for this card, what you have to do is you have to be able to calculate the taps. And if you lose your read, if you get out of position, you're fucked. It's just a matter of be in the right position. Like there, I was in the wrong position, so I had fucked up. And I was too unsettled between waves to correct. See, doing each wave sort of like uses you up, right? And then you can't dodge anymore. So there's another strategy to doing this card. I want to try it. Do the first two waves like this. Like this. The problem is you kind of have to do it the other way, right? Idiot. Too fast. You gotta slide at exactly the right speed. I think this might be an easier way to do the card. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the way you're supposed to do it. Yeah, this is much easier, much easier. Still not easy though. You still have to be a master of movement, alright? Idiot. So in my normal point device clear, what I just did for this card was I just bombed it hypersticks. Every time I've ever captured this card, though, I've done it the wiggle back and forth way, where you wiggle back and forth between little bullets, right? Oh man, we were doing it, we were doing it. Idiot. That last tap was the wrong length. No matter how you play this card, it really does make you tremble and shiver, huh? Zung knew what he was doing, this card. So that's actually why it's a good card to practice. Oh, idiot. The thing is, because the movement is so precise, right? You gotta be you're in a precise position in the grid, right? Idiot. Hold on, is it easier to do this? It's not. It's not. It's not easier to do this unfocused. Idiot. Tap was the taps were mistimed. You can't really say that the last one was mistimed, you just can say that you didn't get it. You try to do this thing again. Nope. It's still too hard for me. My right middle finger was twitching. The thing is, errors accumulate, right? So if you make a mistake early on, it accumulates. Oh fuck, we're not on the timer. I didn't realize we didn't start the timer. I gotta start the timer before I start playing, right? Set it for 30 minutes and then. Nope, this time. Just trying to do it dynamically. I couldn't, right? I fell apart. I ended up reusing my muscle memory, but it wasn't valid, I'm pretty sure. You actually got it once. Amazing. Took a few minutes. I just thought, like, maybe if I that acted like I normally do when I dodge, maybe I could do better. You can go through 4 waves like this. Too far. I can actually get through 5, what? Too late, too late. Yeah, so this one, I don't know, right? It's like, it's crazy. When Zone designed this game, he made Junko as the rage bait, right? Oh my goodness, we died to the very first thing. Oh, it's because I already used my muscle memory. Oh my goodness. Muscle memory, they get more compact as they go along. I think there is a maximum compaction. But it's... wasn't set up to graze that bullet. I mean, should I do it? I guess I should, right? Fingers did the wrong thing, and then I ended up in the wrong position, and then I tweaked out, and then I couldn't recover. I ended up in the wrong position because I did an uncalculated movement or a poorly calculated movement, and then it just sort of fucked me over. Nope. I was in a position where I couldn't calculate what to do. The only way I've ever captured this card is this Shiggy Wiggy movement. I've never done it the sliding way, where you just slide along the diagonal things. Like that. It's too hard. It's too hard either way, right? I think that the diagonal thing would be easier, but the thing is, it's too hard either way, and I've always tried it this way, right? So, do I change now? It doesn't help that these things are glowing, so they're hard to see the edges of. They are at least blue, so they stand out with the background. Wait. Okay. see here. Oh goodness, we ended up in the wrong position, and then my calculation for my fingers was wrong. Yeah, the thing is, this thing preys on your muscle memory, right? You cannot use your muscle memory to just remember movements, because that's not how this card works. It's insane. We captured it one time, though. I pressed left and it didn't work. It seems like sometimes my left key doesn't work. Why doesn't my left key work? And then I was distracted about my left key, so I wasn't paying attention. You know what it was? I probably just didn't press the left key. And then that caused me to not... Wait, how is it still 6 out of 99? We captured it one time. I thought I was set up to graze it. Are the hitboxes different? How did that get me? Because the thing is, I can see that's the graze hitbox there. Why wasn't the graze hitbox there that later? Miscalculated. Deeply miscalculated, yeah. It's not a skill I've practiced, right? Very much. This card forces you to train something that most of Toho does not. That's why it's a good practice tool. Okay, let's try the sliding thing again. Calculate the slide. It's much calmer. I think that's a better strategy for actually beating this card. You do have to calculate it though. Held the button too long. Hold on, so if I'm over here, that would prolong the card. It wouldn't work as any other shot. Alright. Oh. Miscalculated that. I think that was a miscalculation of movement, specifically. That was a miscalculation. It's a very difficult card. You know, capturing is rare. What matters is that we get to individual waves, right? One of those cards where if the card is so difficult, you'll never capture it most of the time. I was thinking there for a moment, will I actually capture it? That was a miscalculation of a tap. Oh yeah, it's much easier this way, I think. I think we'll eventually capture it if we continue doing this. Eventually. You have to pay attention. I was thinking about it. Miscalculated the wait time between taps. Idiot. Oh, I shouldn't say idiot. It's really hard. Don't try to do this unfocused. Don't try to do this unfocused. It's tough. This card is so insane. Too late. Too late. Hard to calculate. It's not a skill I've trained before. It's too fast. We did it. Took a long time. There's 7 minutes in. 1 second left in the timer. I need to pay closer attention to the bullets. If I pay closer attention to the bullets, I can maybe replicate that capture. That's a miscalculation of timing. Calculation of timing again. There you go. Yeah, it's very easy to move too much. These things are way too close together. You can tell this game was designed for point device mode. I think what you should be doing is you should be looking at the corridors, and you should be trying to walk along them. Hold on, this is an interesting strategy. That's an interesting strategy. What if you make a chevron shape? Sideways chevron. Okay, okay. This might actually be the thing. I don't think it's the thing. Yeah, and the wobbling back and forth thing really sucks. I can tell it's like the thing where you wobble back and forth between individual bullets really sucks, dude. Calculation. The thing is, I know that eventually, if I just play this card enough, eventually it'll become easy for me. I just gotta play it a bunch. Eventually it'll just become easy. It's just how it is. Idiot. I was too low down to do that. Okay, yeah, you really do need to judge whole lanes at once for the best results. That's not how I captured it. But you just, you know, because the thing is, if you're judging individual bullets at a time, you're reading too slowly. They're not straight lines. I have to remember that. They're curved slightly. They're curved. I was too far to the left in that one. And I think I was walking it too straight. Shouldn't have pressed left there. It's an interesting thought, but I don't think it's useful. Miscalculated it. Alright guys, that's the end of the session. Thanks for watching.